Hello. So I thought I've been doing a lot of work on my base lately. Maybe I would show you what it looks like now. Start with showing you what the outside looks like. Get in my Guardian, what I call it. It has recently been adjusted for the heavier gravity on this world that I'm playing on. Still could use some more adjustments, but it works now, whereas it didn't so much before. You can see this is a base that is built around solar panels. And we have some water processors here that'll give us purified water that we can use to create oxygen or hydrogen or stuff like that that are useful for making other things or just breathing. And then out here in front I have some water and oxygen separators here on the right, and some basic manufacturing devices to the left of that. I have those for if I want to make things without using my base's power supply. I can't make very much, but there are some basic things that I can make that are pretty useful. So here's my doors with their shielding to keep the oxygen from getting out when the doors are open. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to show you my other doors. And it's raining. So this is new here. Straighten out our attitude a little bit. I added a hangar door so that I can fly my ship in. You see on the floor there, that block with the blue stuff on it is, oops, the block with the blue stuff on it is to repair my ships when they get damaged. Saves me a lot of trouble. Makes things easier. Anyway, so I have to have one of those blocks, and I have to have a console like this to do it. If I open it up, tell it, oh, I want you to repair my ship. It says, your ship isn't damaged. Okay, good, wonderful. But if it were, then it would give me a cost to repair it. So I have here my bed and bathroom, the shower. It's pretty function over form, shall we say. And here's my medical bay. This is a clone chamber. So when I die, I can activate a clone and not be quite as dead as I should be. And these different machines help me treat different medical things that can go wrong with me. I have 2 clone chambers because sometimes you don't die just once. And then this here is a very basic, just to give you your hit points back, health station. The other things are for specific conditions like broken bones or poisoning or something like that. So this is my material storage, and this is my primary constructor. And here we have our little kitchen area. We have a fridge with food in it, and a little thing that I can make food with. Make cheese out of some milk that I have. Milk here, make cheese. Then I have my armor locker. I can put on my different armor suits. This one's heavy armor. This one's for exploring. This one is light armor for, just in case I need a backup for my exploration suit. This is an elevator, I'll take you up there in a minute. This station right here refills the oxygen in my suit. That's the bottom leftmost gauge in the bottom left corner. This is where the stuff that my constructor makes goes to. This is the computer that runs my base. This here takes apart stuff that I don't need anymore. I put that stuff in here, and then it takes it and breaks it back down in materials and puts it over there in the blue boxes. And over here we have this great big spinning thing is my power generator. And the big things above it are, as they might appear to be, fuel tanks. And then I've created a screen, basically, with my deconstructor, recycler, whatever you want to call it, and my oxygen tanks, and my repair station where I can take mostly broken stuff and go fix it. This is a solar capacitor. It stores all the energy from the solar panels on the roof. And this is where I keep my equipment. Ammo, fuel, guns, whatever. Santa hats. And this is a wireless device, wireless network device, I should say. And you just see why I have that screen there. Because if you get too close to that stuff in that back corner, you get hot, or you get irradiated. No good. This back here is a furnace. It's a smelting furnace. It automatically takes the ore that I have and turns it into ingots. Right now I don't have enough ore to make any ingots, otherwise it would be working. So that saves me a little bit of time, and it takes one of the tasks away from my primary constructor, lets my constructor spend more time doing stuff that it should be doing instead of stuff that it has to be doing. So, if you get too close, you'll see in the upper right, my rads and my temperature jump way up. And with the furnace, it's just the temperature that jumps way up, but it's pretty significant how hot it gets. So these buildings, or not buildings, but these structures are here, basically, as sort of a visual reminder of don't get any closer than this or you will be in a bad place. Eventually I will probably set up like a glass screen or something to keep me from walking into it, but right now I am not doing that. So we're going to wash the radiation off in the shower. So we're going to go up the elevator, and this gives me access to the roof in case I need to repair my solar panels if it takes some damage. Got a little fan that you can't quite see through it to the floor, but makes it so that my base can be oxygenated properly if I need to. I don't need to on this planet because there's plenty of oxygen in the atmosphere. But this is the way I get up to the roof so that I can repair my guns if I need to, or if I want to jump in the turret and control it manually. And you can see here little indicators of how well my solar panels are working. It's raining right now, so they're only half as effective as they should be. And that's why we have that giant generator down there. The spinny thing. My base consumes far more power than these solar panels can provide. And it won't let me build any more solar panels. And I'm getting attacked. That's unfortunate, but also fortunate. Because I guess now I will go and defend myself against this attack, and we'll get to see it. It'll probably be a little anticlimactic. We will see. There it is. That's a troop transport. So we're gonna shoot it. That gun on the front is apparently just for show because it never shoots back. I just have to shoot it down before it lands. You can see the guns from my base shooting at it too. Excuse me. Lots of crap in my throat this morning. So, when you've got a really cool base like mine, sometimes the bad guys come and want a piece of it. So I will just, I'm not going to park inside my base because that's my repair bay. I actually have more than one ship, so I don't have room inside my base to park them all inside. That's a future addition to my base. I'll make a carport. I will make some sort of outdoor parking area. For now, I just park stuff out in this area that I've flattened outside of the base. That's a clunky old thing you find near the crash site of any game you start, so it's usually a good idea to pick it up. And you'll also see over here, I made yesterday a fuel runner, something that I can get in and go to that trading station you see there marked in yellow. This ship has room for lots of fuel, enough to fuel my hungry base. You see it carries a little over 20,000 fuel, and my base has capacity for like 18,000 fuel. So this helps me to make sure that it's easy to keep my base fueled properly for when it's really using a lot of fuel. Right now it's not using a whole lot. My solar panels, when they're running at 100%, which they're not right now because it's cloudy outside, but when they're running at 100%, they produce about 2.5 K PU, or 2.5 thousand power units. Some arbitrary measure that they give for how much energy is being produced. Right now it's probably only producing like 1K or something like that. You see that consumption's fluctuating because my constructor's making stuff. There's a brief delay in between items crafted, during which it drops back down to a much closer to the normal idle level of the base. The normal idle level of the base is like 0.4, I think, maybe 0.5 now. I've added some things. But that's my base. Hope you enjoyed it.